Hare Krishna. My name is Sri Mukundadeva. Welcome to this 1-hour documentary of the highlights that I've captured from our first annual trip to the Festival of the Holy Name. I've now made 3 lifelong friends, and you'll get to interact with their different personalities through the course of this 1-hour video. And I hope you enjoy watching this video as much as I enjoyed the trip and making this film. I drove the 4 of us from Dallas to Alachua, Florida, and stopped the first night at the New Talavan ISKCON farm community. And we either stayed in hotels or devotee houses or an ashram. On the way back, we went to the Sunday temple program at the ISKCON New Orleans Temple. This was the first time attending the festival for all of us, and it was extremely awesome to say the least. And everything was also broadcast live on Facebook and YouTube. One of the highlights of the trip was just at every stop we would hop out, have our own little tailgating party, eat some fruit, have a bunch of books ready in case anyone wanted to distribute them to those who were nearby. So tell us your little book story.
I met Sam. He was emptying the trash. He works here, and I asked him what does he like better, food or philosophy? And so he kind of stopped for a second. I said, well, neither. I don't really like to read, but I like food.
Awesome.
So I gave him a higher taste.
That's really cool.
He says, I don't cook, but my wife cooks. And I say, you have a wife that cooks for you? That's really rare. You know?
Yes, it is. First stop of the day was successful, distributed some books, and now back on the road after breakfast. We're now walking up to the New Talavan. We just arrived here at the farm, and so now we're going to go meet the devotees who are here. Prabhu, your name is? Tapa Punja. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, the last time it snowed here was 1993, I've been told. And it was like 2 inches of snow. It lasted about 3 days, and everybody freaked out, and nobody went anywhere. It's like a common occurrence up north.
We're now walking up to the house where Jason and Vijaya Prabhu are staying for the night, thanks to the accommodations that Yogindra Prabhu provided for them.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay.
Prabhuji, I brought some sweets for you.
Oh,
Mahaprasad.
Hare Krishna, Hare Rama.
Yeah.
You and Jesse and anybody else. I came at the right time.
Yeah, you did. Because there's a lot here.
Alright, goodness. Pretty cool.
Okay, so the Maha is the one on top. And then these are the carob, what are these called?
Sandesh?
Sandesh, yeah, carob
Carob
sandesh. And then the strawberry sandesh.
Wow.
Beneath that. These 4 are Maha, and these 16 are made from Mother Chitrabhasini. Yeah, so she's pretty good. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
You're all set.
Yeah.
So Jesse, why don't you eat a carob one and then keep the rest tomorrow? We'll bring to the Thanksgiving
How
dinner
can I
and
say
let all
no?
the devotees take, you know?
Ah,
Great.
Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. Alright. There you go, Prabhuji. Thanks for letting us stay here. Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Oh, pleasure. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, Hare Krishna.
Escorted you with it?
Escorted me with it.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Oh, that's great.
Well, there's one cow so far. We've seen one cow.
We've seen a cow.
We've seen a cow.
And a couple of donkeys.
You'll see a lot more when you
Are
get
there
in
rumors of other
Alachua.
cows?
There'll be a lot more in Alachua, I know
Okay.
that.
New Talavan. They have sweet water here. All the water comes from some aquifer that comes from
Yeah.
Make it right here?
oceans or-
Make
Yeah,
it
we take it right here, we
Yeah.
go a mile. So look at your odometer thing.
How fast
1
are we
mile.
going?
Got it.
We're going 5 miles an hour?
I'm watching it. In exactly a mile, I'm going to stop and I'm going to look at you guys.
Okay. The house, because
Yeah, let's go to the house.
Okay.
All right. go down to road 263. Next paved road on your right. It's real easy. It's less than a quarter of a mile. Take a right, and then you'll see some cars parked right on your right. That's Dvibhuja's house.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Hare
Thank you.
Krishna.
Hare
Nice to see
Krishna.
you devotees here.
We're coming from Dallas.
Oh, yes. Jai. My name is Bhushaya.
Hare Krishna,
So,
Bhushaya.
serve you. It'll be great. We'll see you definitely tomorrow.
Definitely.
Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Bal.
Now, this is my understanding.
So we're hoping that this is Dvibhuja Prabhu's house and we are visiting. Hey kitty.
Got more people coming. Yeah. Come on in. We got
Hare
pneumonia.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Caravan.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Dandavats.
Lord. Where's the bus?
It's right on your lawn.
yeah.
Hare
Damodar.
Krishna.
Yeah. I had one friend one time that told me, I called him to come visit. He said, I didn't know if you were coming with one of those big buses with a bunch of Hare Krishnas in it or what. Sit down, please. Take your stuff at home. A little humble
Squeeze it next
abode
to
here.
him.
Yeah, sure, yeah. He likes me.
Yeah,
This
he
dog
does.
likes me. Go to him. Go over to him. Go to Jason. Go over. Go.
He saw you first. He's got first dibs on you.
He liked you.
I noticed that.
There was one Indian called me one day because I do herbs. You guys probably know that.
Yeah.
And he said, I saw you had a dog in your house. So, I'm not really proud of it sometimes. I felt a little weird about it. He said, No. I'm wanting some prasadam that looked at by the dog.
What?
That's been
That's
looked
looked
at.
at by the dog. I said,
Huh?
He said, yes. I found out that if you want to have baby, you eat prasadam looked at by the dog.
Because the dog's always breeding. Yes, that's why. It's an Indian thing, because dogs are always breeding.
Yeah.
It's likely that you will have a child quicker.
I think it's maybe superstition. or
Yeah,
something.
it's
I think
it's
I
old
got
Hindu
body and I let the
superstition.
dog look at it.
The dog was honoring with his eyes.
I mean,
And, sometimes when you're in that situation, it's like whatever it takes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Because we've been to all the specialists.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even Srila Prabhupada used to have a superstitious kind of.
Oh yeah, that's part of our thing. Sure.
He was.
It's in the
my
Srimad
wife
Bhagavatam.
was, he was riding with Hari Sari. I think it was Hari Sari.
No, it was, I believe, Ramananda.
Brahmananda wanted to buy a dhoti. And he kept asking Srila Prabhupada, can I stop and buy a dhoti? They wanted to blow his car, He kept asking him. And finally he said, Prabhupada said, it's not good to stop and buy dhoti
Hare
when
Krishna.
traveling.
To ask to buy a dhoti
Yeah,
while
ask
you're
to
on
buy
a
a dhoti
rickshaw.
while traveling in
While you're
rickshaw.
on a rickshaw.
And so Brahmananda was like, okay. And so then he asked Prabhupada later, he said, why is that? Prabhupada, it's just superstition.
Yeah.
So the Bengalis, they have so many superstitions about this and that.
Yeah.
Trying to appease devotees' enthusiasm to know more about him, and he said, well, I do have golden color. I do have golden color.
One time a devotee asked Prabhupada one time, Prabhupada, who are you? And Prabhupada responded, if I told you, you wouldn't believe
You
me.
would faint.
He said, well, he maybe said that another, but this time he said, if I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
What?
So,
I know when Indradumna Maharaj was here years ago, and he said something that one time Prabhupada indicated that he likes to climb on Krishna's shoulders or Krishna's back. And so, yeah. And then one devotee messed up real bad. He said, oh, you think he was a monkey?
Prabhupada Prabhupada would not be offended.
No, he would not be
offended. Because
But
they
that's
say they
what
called
we
him a
got.
cow one time. And
You
they called
really got
Prabhupada a cow. He said, "Oh, the Swami may want to be a cow," like that. Some newspaper article. I'll listen to the tape at the milk bar, and Prabhupada said, "Yes, to be Krishna's cow is very nice." So, you know, Prabhupada would not be offended if he's Krishna's monkey. I know, well, I'll say it. But here's the thing.
Wow.
So, he said that Krishna asked him to come. That he said. Prabhupada said. You heard that? It's in the book. It's in the Lila Mrita. He said, Krishna asked me to come. And I told him no.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go. Too many austerities. And he said, Krishna said, I will take your austerity. So, Krishna personally asked, this is just speculation. I won't put me in some kind of website or something.
No.
I don't want this out there and have 10,000 people.
No.
But,
If you do have a book, I'll get it though.
but you know who always arranges Krishna's activities? Who's sleeping on the floor next to Krishna with golden complexion? It's Subal. So we know he's a cowherd boy. This is speculating, so this is not, I mean, you can take it with a grain of Mississippi salt. But he said, I long to run through the pasturing ground with you and fall on the ground and roll in ecstasy. So Satrupma says that in the Lila Mrita. So intimating the cowherd boy, right? And then Krishna is like, he's always telling him, go carry this to Radharani, go do this, go do that. Subal is always.
Do you guys know who Subal is?
Cowherd boy.
The brother of Radharani.
No, I didn't know that.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Hey.
Who is the brother of Chandravali?
Huh?
No.
No? You sure?
Well, 99% sure.
An insignificant, but I mean significant but irrelevant in a way point. But it's very interesting.
Well, you know, just looking at history, I mean, you know, and you know, I came to the movement after, you know, by the mercy of his disciples, you know, 10 years after he left, you know. But just when you see the Gaudiya Math and how they were so strong, I read about them, they were so strong, and then they just dissipated, the energy just went shattered. And then one devotee who was, you know, on the sidelines, a householder that the sannyasis didn't really even consider that important, right? He does all this. I mean, it's the most, I mean, there hasn't even been like a religious figure who's done something like this.
Never.
In mundane sort of religion.
Never, ever. Historically speaking.
You know?
Historically speaking, there's never been another personality that did what he did.
Huh.
All the books that he translated, that alone, no one's ever can match that.
I mean,
No one's ever matched the
Yeah.
amount of books that he translated and printed all over the world.
And the traveling that he did? The impossible travel?
He
It's
came
almost-
here, you know. Y'all know he came here?
Vijay was telling us that here,
He
yeah.
came here in 1975. Srila Prabhupada came.
I know.
Haribo!
My claim to fame, I ate some of the rice that he cooked while he's here.
Oh.
Hey.
How
We
many
have a picture of Srila
how many
Prabhupada
devotees were here when he was here?
Well, you know, there was an influx when Srila Prabhupada came. The entourage came with him, you know.
How many devotees lived here before he came?
I'll tell you the history of how he came.
All right.
We went to Dallas, and Srila Prabhupada was in Dallas. It was in 1973. No, 74. He was in Dallas 74. Wasn't there 74? The Gurukula was still going. Satsut Maharaj was running the Gurukula. So it was 74. And so we traveled from, we had just got the farm in August 74. We went to see Srila Prabhupada. Must have been slightly after August sometime in 74. We went to Dallas. And Nityananda Prabhu had done a film of New Talavan, but at that stage, you know, when your brahmachari consciousness just really you know, everything really fixed. It's like an unbelievable experience. It's beyond, I mean, it's like, it's hard for me to say that I was the same person now, you know, because you're in such a state of total, you know, spiritual immersion. It's just really, he just brings that energy. And I remember paying my obeisances and I was thinking, this floor is stopping me. You know, that mood was in my mind. It's like I wanted, you know, it's just, you just had that feeling of just total surrender. And it's that mood, you know. So Srila Prabhupada came, and he came to the temple, and then he went to his room, and it was raining, and so he was, you know, they were showing him different maps and things. All of a sudden, Srila Prabhupada said, "So let's cook." Just spontaneous. Let's cook. And they said he hardly ever did that, you know, anymore. He was always, he had so many cooks, he hardly ever cooked, but he just decided to cook. So he came in the kitchen, and it was like 50 people in this small kitchen, and Prabhupada said, not so many people, just one woman to assist. And so, you know, half of them left. Half of them, you know, they just kind of clung. I was looking through the window. And his servant, it was Nitai. And so he, anyway, he sat down, and so I was asking him what happened, you know. And he said Prabhupada came in the kitchen, and as soon as he came in, Prabhupada did his hand like this, that Urdal. You know, like, give me everything for Urdal. So they're all gathered like that, and he had his, that cooker, 3 or 4 tiers cooker. Mm-hmm. And so literally 30 minutes, he had a whole big meal prepared. Literally. Mm. I promise you, just like that, it was all cooked.
He's unbelievable.
And then so, Nitai Prabhu had the, prasadam there, so he gave me a handful of the rice, and it was just unbelievable. Really, it's just like anything I've never had. It just melted in my mouth.
One devotee asked Prabhupada, "Prabhupada, who's the best cook in ISKCON?" He said, "I am." In all humility.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Is that the famous picture of Prabhupada cooking with his shirt off?
Yes.
Because that was here?
Yes.
At that time?
Yes.
When you had that rice?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I love that picture.
Wow.
We have the picture somewhere, don't we, Mahalaxmi?
Is it up
We
there? Is that
do.
the one up there?
We do.
That up
This
there?
one, check it
There
out.
it is?
There it is.
That it is, right there.
That's it, right here.
So this is
Yeah, it looks a little different. Yeah.
this is different. There's two famous pictures now.
Where are you going?
I'm aware of.
The other one doesn't have the table right.
No,
See, this has a table.
no,
right.
but the other one is he's over the stove.
Oh.
He's over the stove, and I think it was in, you know.
Right.
And he was
So
a
there's
different
another
angle.
one. This is another one.
This
That's
is,
right.
but it's like he's so, his poise is so similar
Yeah.
when he's doing that. It's like,
And he said, "I'm going to find a booth." And then he said, "Okay." And you drive down, you turn around and come back, and have you hand that little bag to them as they come back. So bootleggers, you know what they were. So, you know, we've been making tinctures so long, so I feel like somehow or another I was destined to be some sort of bootlegger, and Srila Prabhupada turned me into an herbalist. The same reminiscent mood of people coming by in the middle of the night, you know, so. Y'all might not get my country humor.
nice.
I act a little crazy, that's because I've been out here in the woods a long time. Get many people through here. Bush still president? The rest of the things, we have a list. They're all formulas that we make. Everything's in there. You get the certified free catalog as part of the tour.
Thank you.
And that's got all our formulas and stuff, and it tells you what we do.
Brain oil. That's what I need.
We have a really nice brain tonic too.
Actually, Dr. Brian gave me some of your brain tonic. Or,
The brain tonic? Yeah.
I'm not sure which one it is.
It's under B for brain.
Brain oil?
No, there's
No,
brain
no.
tonic here. See? Brain tonic. Yeah. They're all in alphabetical
Yes.
order.
It was turmeric, ginkgo.
Yeah. We grow our own turmeric. We had a huge
So I didn't-
turmeric patch.
I took it for a little bit, but maybe I didn't take it enough, and I just
It's
didn't
not
know
a, it's not a one-day thing. It regrows brain tissue.
Okay.
So if you have a big deficit, it'll take a little bit longer. I'm just saying, it's physiological here. We're not being slanted. It really depends
Yeah.
on the condition, you know. So you take it, but it definitely works. Just like sometimes it's the mind, you know, we think about like herbs working, and I always tell people, does sunshine work? Does water work?
Right.
Does air work?
Right.
Why wouldn't herbs work?
Right.
Right.
But I probably just have to give it time and put it.
Yeah,
regularly.
yeah. It's not a quick fix.
Now they don't.
It's
go,
not. It's not like a drug where you take it and you feel some big energy.
Yeah.
But it's regrowing brain tissue. If you take it, like a lot of times I've seen, this is honest to God's truth. People would take it for like a couple of weeks or something like that, and they'd say, "Oh, I don't know if it's working." They stop, and then they feel, "Oh my God, I don't feel as good as I used to feel when I was
Right.
taking it." It's a subtle thing to a certain degree sometimes, but
Yeah.
what it's doing is regrowing brain tissue.
Nice.
So really the difference is later, at the end game, when your memory doesn't decline so much and you just have more to work with.
Right.
You have a bigger database, you know. And this is for who was that had brain issues?
Okay.
It's a brain oil we make.
Okay. Thank you.
And,
Okay. External use.
Here's hair oil.
Thank you.
It's really good for your brain too.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Now I have something for my hair.
Bravo.
Should fix it.
Massage oil.
Fix the issue.
Oh, very good. We make our own essential oils.
Okay, great. Yeah.
So this is essential oil, just like if you, any kind of massaging, you do sit you. In the morning, I'll get up, I'll do my legs. You don't have to have somebody to massage. You take the oil, you just work. And oil is an essential part of massage. Ayurveda, they don't do dry massage. That's Western crap. The oil going in is so important. So these are all good oils that we make ourselves.
Well, thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Right,
Ready?
Yep, ready.
we're gonna-
Hare Krishna. Namo Vishnu. Hare Krishna. Vishnu Devotee. Shri
Are we bringing this out over?
Cameraman. Shot.
You're the
parties, man.
This is fairly well documented.
Great.
We're utterly dependent on machines for our food production. What about the traffic? What's the environmental impact of growing food?
Rama
Shri Guru Charana Padma
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Last night of our trip going into the New Orleans temple. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. How awesome is this? Last night, no one wants it to end, but
Ram, Ram. Hare, Hare.
Hare Krishna.
So the temple is up here. I'd like to welcome you to our temple here in ISKCON New Orleans.
Good.
Awesome.
Just right up there, and then you go up, and then you go down.
You go up and you go down. Okay.
You go up, then you go down.
All right, let's go up and down.
It doesn't start until, I think, 6 o'clock. Nice temple.
So please raise your hand and you can tell your name and which city you are from. So please introduce yourself. What is your name, please?
Hare Krishna, my name is Kimberly and I'm from Dallas.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, my name is Krishna Chaitanya, Dallas.
I've been here. Okay, been here. But still you get blessings because you are encouraging us. You are a special guest from Dallas. Especially the time of hurricane, they gave us shelter. 6 months we were there. Our DT moved New Orleans to Dallas. So Dallas guest and Dallas devotees will get a special benefits and mercy.
Hare Krishna, my name is Vijaya and I'm from Los Angeles.
Hare Krishna, my name is Sri Mukundadeva and I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Hare Krishna, my name is Jason, and I'm from Sri Mukundadeva College in Dallas, Texas.
This is Krishna speaking. Tesham Sitatam Vikram Vijantam Vikti Program Vidami Buddhyogutam Hiro Payantite.
So how many temples have you visited? Oh, this is your second? Or is it?
Well, that, my friends, brings us to the end of the trip. I know that it was long, but hopefully you enjoyed watching some of the highlights that I've captured in this past hour. Leave your comments and subscribe, and I'll produce more videos.